Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Tonight we're going to be doing a full moon sweet love and money and prosperity jar. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So stay tuned. Stay with me here. All right, just being sure because we are using a new platform today. So just bear with me as it's all up and running. And I'm just double checking everything. I'm also being recorded as we do this as well, and being sure that it's all recording right on top of it all. So bear with me this evening as we get started. And let me get the video shared out. Hello, 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 Jasmine. One second. Hello, Veronica. All right. So let me try to come in here and share it this way. 1 second, guys. So hopefully it doesn't mess up the video as I'm trying to work on everything at one time. So right now we're not doing readings. We're doing money jars, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. If you guys would like to get in on the money jar, go ahead and send the payment. Today's payment to get in on the love and money jar is $5 for the community jar, or you could pay $30 to get your own personal jar. Okay. And then if we have time later on tonight, then we'll get into maybe some readings. But right now, I want to record this, get it all out there so that everybody can get in on the action. So give me 1 second here. One minute, guys. And it might sound robotic. It just really truly depends on how your phone is doing. Some people yesterday had said it sounded robotic. Some people have said it doesn't. But I am recording this on my laptop, so there's a chance that it does. So bear with me if it does. But if you guys want to get in on it, down below, you guys will see my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all that stuff is down there. So you guys will be able to send in that payment. Give me 1 second. Whoops, not that one. I'll just put this one to the bottom. This has all my links at the bottom there. And I'm sharing this out, so bear with me. You guys want to get in on it? On the Love and Money jar, it's $5 to get your name on it. Please comment once you have posted that you have paid. It's $5 for the community Love and Money jar tonight. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. I have all the stuff setting right here beside me as we are going to do this Love Money manifesting jar on this full moon on February 27, 2021. All right. So tonight we are doing the Love and Money jar. Bear with me, guys, as I get it all shared out. Please post if you have paid, that you paid. I'm just now getting everything set up. I'm not doing any cards right now, guys. I'm not doing any cards. I know you guys are used to me doing cards. Tonight I'm just running a video on how to do the Love and Money jar. That's all I'm doing tonight. I will be probably doing a live afterwards, but I want to get this started so I can get it out out in the moon. So that's what I'm doing right now. So, because it was requested to do the video, so I'm doing the video. So I'm not doing any cards right now, guys. Sorry about it. Not doing any cards right now. Give me one moment. I'm still sharing it out. So we're doing a love, full moon, sweet money, and love and prosperity jar tonight. That is what we're doing. Okay. And it's all set and ready to go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so if you paid, let me know that you paid. So now I can look at everything and we're ready to go to get this started. I'm going to give you about the rundown of everything that I'm using tonight. So then hopefully on the new moon or on the next full moon, you guys could be doing it too. Okay? That is the goal. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. All right, I'm just checking to be sure to see who has paid. Yes, Miss Veronica Lopez, it is $5 to get in on the community jar. Please send in your payments now. If I have not mentioned your name, that means I did not receive that you have paid. If you want to pay, go ahead and get that in now. It's $5 to get your name in on the Love, Money, Prosperity jar. So I have Fran, I have Jamie, I have Crystal Ortega. Let's see, who else do I have? Let's see who all has that payment. I have Miss Debbie. Thank you, Miss Debbie. Hello, Miss Penelope. Hello, Cody. Thank you so much for sharing, sweetheart. I'm not doing any cards right now, Cody, but as soon as I do, I will pull you a card, okay? All right. So I got Fran, Jamie, Crystal, Debbie, and this is all to get in on the Love and Money jar that we're going to start today. So today, so if you guys want to pay, you guys have time to pay. Now, this is what it will eventually look like. Please forgive me for all the stuff that's on here. It will eventually look like this, but I'm going to show you exactly how to get here, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how to get here. So first and foremost, I have already called on my spiritual team, but I need you to call in on your spiritual team. So when you do this, you're always going to call in on your spiritual team, guardian angels, guides, ancestors, matriarchs, ascended masters, God, source, creative energy, the universe, Mother Earth, and the earthly elements of the earth, wind, fire, and water. Archangels Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael. We call on our spiritual team to bless our love, money, and prosperity jars. And we definitely call on the universal energy and the moon energy. We call in on everybody to bless our jars and our work as we get started. We give thanks, honor, and love. All right, so called in my people. Ms. Veronica, I got your payment. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do with all the names here in a second. So now, for me, what you're going to need, so I have 3 different chants that I'm going to be chanting, and it will be money, money, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Okay, so it's money, money, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. So Cody, if you look at the pin, there should be a pin that has at the bottom all the payment links. Okay, I take PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Okay, all right. So the chant will be money, money, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Okay, the second one will be love, love, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Prosperity, prosperity, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. And just think about that as you're putting it in your heart space while you're doing your work, okay? It's all about keeping your spiritual team in, you're raising the vibe, you're removing all the negative energies as you begin your work, okay? Now, so those are the chants I will be chanting. And then the candles that I'm going to be using, you can use yellow or gold, green and black, white or red. So tonight I'm going to be using yellow. Okay. I'm also going to be using a green and black, as well as a white candle. The white will act as my red candle, right? So this will be my love candle. Now, for money, so I want to dress my candles now, okay? So in order for me to dress my candles, get this shot in here. My stuff real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me be sure if I have my cinnamon oil. If not, I'll use, if I don't have cinnamon oil, I will use my spearmint. You can use any mint or cinnamon. So I'm going to use mint. I think I'm out of my cinnamon oil, but that's fine. So I'm going to use mint, and I'm going to dress my candle now. Because I'm using tower candles and they're glass, of course it's going to be harder to dress the candle, right? So for me, I'm going to put a couple dashes of, this is peppermint, right on top here. And it's for prosperity, right? Also going to put a couple drops in my jars. I have two $30 jars ready and available for those people who want their own personal jar. This will be all about you. If you want one, it's 30 bucks for your own personal jar. All right. I'm going to put a couple drops of peppermint in. Okay. Then in this bowl over here, I have different herbs in here. But right on top, I know that I have cinnamon and nutmeg, which is perfect for dressing my candle. So I'm just going to take a couple dabs here, just like this. And I'm just going to top it at the top here of my candles. Okay, that is dressing your candle. As you do it, you set the intention. So as I light this, this will be for light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, love, and passion, and joy. May it bring joy, light, and love, and happiness to everybody that we're working with tonight. Everyone. And I'm dressing the candle. Same thing for my green one. Light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, wealth, and abundance. Light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, love, light, and abundance. Now my candles are all ready to go. Now, I'll put those off to the side. Now, to get started. So, in my herb bowl, there's a ton of different herbs. Now, they all mean something. So, this has cinnamon, almond extract, bay leaves. So, my bay leaves are here. So, I'll write everybody's name on here, and then I'll pop it in my jar. It has red clove, regular clove. It has basil, mint, rose hips. I have pineapple juice with vanilla and maple. We also have honey. It has sugar, chamomile, ginger. I have my ginger that I'm going to use. I also have orange herb, and I have oranges. I have an apple. This is also for my altar because I'm getting my altar reset up. I have honey for my altar. I have coins. I also have brown sugar. And then it also has allspice. So when we said maple in here, it also has lentils because lentils represent coin. It has sage. I'm going to use a dragon blood incense on my actual, on my altar. And then I also has lemongrass. passion flower, wormwood, rosemary. It has lemongrass. I've already said that. Clove, rose hips, hibiscus, dandelion, rosemary, yarrow, and marshmallow. It has raspberry, and all of these herbs are a crossover for love, prosperity, and money. Okay, so those are all the herbs that we're going to use tonight. Now, also, when it comes to the candles, the color black on the candle is going to help to remove any and all things that are blocking your love or your prosperity or your money. And then it also helps to remove any and all negativity. The white candle is going to take on any color that I'm going to use. So because I don't have a red candle, the white's going to take over that red and passion, right? But the white is also about, it takes on not just the color, but it purifies. And it also helps to not just purify, but also protect. So does the black. So it's about purifying and protection, right? And then the green is luck, money, growth. And it helps with the emotional healing. And yellow is about happiness, joy, and prosperity, right? So that's how that goes. Now, also, so we're going to get started on the jar, and then later I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up my altar. Okay. All right. All right, Cody. So I will go ahead, since you are having some trouble and you would really like to participate. We are going to send you, as long as you pay the positive energy forward, we will put you on the list. Okay, Cody? Try to work on that, but please pay the energy forward. Okay, so to get started on these jars. So like I said, this bowl of herbs has so many different herbs. I'm trying to get it all mixed up in here. Okay. Get it all mixed up in there. So it has at least a good 25, 30 different herbs. And I forgot my candle. Not my candle, I forgot my knife so I can cut my oranges. Smells so good, guys. All these herbs getting all blended together. I'm just doing it by hand. Normally, if I was doing something that was a little bit more, like if I was doing something for a bath, I would grind it up a little bit more. But these are just going into jars, and this is for prosperity. So what I'll do is I'm going to use what I have to use out of it, and those things that I don't use, I'm going to bundle it up, and I'm just going to put it to the side for any other prosperity that I might call in through the month. It has sage in there for protection, to protect your love and your money. Be sure I get all the way to the bottom to be sure I get it all. It smells so good, guys. So good. All right. So this is now ready to go into your jar. And I'm going to probably fill it up about halfway. Okay. So cinnamon. Love it. I have to save some room to put everyone's name in there, so I'm only going to put in half. Then I'm probably going to bundle up the rest of it to use for something else later. So while I'm already in it, might as well get it done now. Thank you. Actually, I should probably take a little bit out of it just because if I don't, it's going to, I have to put in my apples and my oranges still. if I don't, I won't have room. So I'll probably take out a little bit of it. That should be good. All right. I always use and recycle my jars, always. Especially glass jars. I'll always, sometimes when I'm doing cleanings for people, I'm sure they're like, I know she did not use no salsa jar. Yes, I did use a salsa jar. I'm not going to waste no jar, please. Let me go get a knife, and then I'm going to cut up some oranges and stuff. But before I do that, let me go ahead and put in the brown sugar, because it's a sweet money jar. Why is it a sweet money jar? It's a sweet money jar because we in love and money, because it's going to call it in. And the reason why it's sweet is because it's going to be for long-term purposes, right? For that long-term use. You want that money to constantly come in over the month, right? So I do this once a month, and I want this money to constantly come in through the month, not just be one whisk. No, I need all the money all the time, right? We need money, light, love. We want it all to come in. We want it to be consistent. All right, so that's good. So now I am going to go grab this knife. Then I'm going to say a prayer over it, and then we're going to get started with the cut. So give me 1 second, guys. Stay with me. Now I wanted to show you guys this now. I'm not going to use this in my video or in my thing, but I wanted to show you this. I thought it was kind of cool because these are Brussels sprouts, and we love Brussels sprouts with bacon, and we caramelize onions with it. But look at this big old stalk of Brussels sprouts. Isn't that cool? My husband brought it home, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not sure if you guys just get the regular stuff, but let me tell you something. These right here are awesome. Brussels sprouts with garlic and bacon. You caramelize it with a little bit of brown sugar. Trust me when I say it is so good. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that in for you guys. Just to show you, because I'm being random right now. All right, so what else are we going to use? So we're also going to use some ginger, okay? So I'm going to put in some ginger. May this ginger bless our pockets, our light, our love, bring in prosperity. Well, so all of that will go in there, but I actually think as I drop some, if I don't pick it up, my dog will get it, and then that won't be pretty. This other jar over here. Okay, what else are we going to put in? We're going to do some oranges. Okay, so I'm just going to take an orange. I'm going to cut it here. All of this is to attract prosperity, wealth, and money into your life for the full month from February 27th, which is tonight, so the full moon is happening until the next full moon hits. Okay, so if you haven't gotten your $5 in yet, get your $5 in to get your name on this list. Let me tell you, it works. So then I'm going to just squeeze it on in there. Just squeeze it on there, and I'm going to put the whole thing in there. Okay, and the whole thing in this jar. And you're thinking to yourself, are we really going to be able to put everything in there? Yes. I'm probably just going to use half of an orange, so I'll put the other one in the other jar now. plenty of jars. Now we're going to use an apple. Why? Because apple brings in love, companionship, lust, i.e. Adam and Eve. I'm going to put some apple in my jar. It looks like it's not going to fit, right? It's okay, it's going to fit. I promise Now, what else are we going to put in there, you might ask? So this is what I put my altar on, and at least I started on here, and then I put it on my back table here because I do a whole protection altar. So I'll put salt around the edge, which we'll talk about here in a little bit when I go into talking about the altar. We'll get into some of that as well. I am Miss Emily. We're having a great night. We are creating this love and money jar on my altar. I also put shells, so we'll talk about that. Now, I am putting in a green, actually I'm going to use a green emerald. This is a raw green emerald. This will go into my jar. The other two will go off to the side for now. Then we have candles that will also go onto the altar. My rest of my apples will go onto my altar as an offering to my spiritual team. Same thing with the orange. That's as an offering to my whole spiritual team, okay? I like to change out my offering from, sometimes I put on apples and oranges, sometimes I put on honey. Those are the two that are normally, my staple is the honey and then the apples and oranges. That normally stays on my altar at all times. Then I'll also put in some water. That's just what I do. Everyone does. You can dress up your altar however you like. Okay. So now, back to the money jar, right? Love and money. So all of the herbs that we put in here are going to call in love and money and prosperity. So that's cinnamon, almonds, bay leaves, basil, clove, red clove. Dragon's blood incense is going to go on my altar. We also have mint, lemon, lemongrass, vanilla, pineapple, lentils, rose hips, rose, chamomile, ginger, allspice, wormwood, lavender, lemongrass, clove, maple, orange. You can use rice, clove, let's see, rose hips, marshmallow, hibiscus, dandelion, yarrow, rosemary, let's see, passion flower. Next, these are also herbs that I use. I like to use celestial teas because if you have not looked, and this is everything that should be in everybody's cabinet. Some stuff is, some stuff isn't, and I get it. But this one here is cinnamon and apple, but it has cinnamon, hibiscus, chamomile, chicory, cinnamon, let's see, and it has orange pill, and roasted carob. So all of this stuff here is truly, it brings in light, love, truly love, and happiness. You ever see how when you smell cinnamon, how much better you feel? Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason. So I'm going to add these to my jar. Okay. All right. So if you guys have not gotten your $5 in, it's going to be your time to get it in here soon, because I'm getting ready to shut it down here in a second, because what's going to happen is everyone that paid $5, I'm going to put your name on a bay leaf. And then what happens is that this is going to go into the jar. Then I'm going to set it out in the moon. And then tomorrow, I'm going to put this on my altar. That's why it's important for me to go over what is on the altar and how to do this. So if you haven't paid your $5 to get into the community jar, you better get it in now. All right. So now, I like to put in, if you haven't been paying attention, she's covering all her bases. That's a lot of herbs, but that's quality money jars. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, everything, everything. What else do I have? Let's see. All of this goes to my altar, which we'll go to that shortly. All right, so now I'm finishing up the money jar. I only have just a couple more things to put in here. And for me, I have a whole thing of coins. Now, these coins here, they will go not just into the jar, but they will also go on to my altar. So for me, I am literally going to take maybe about 10 different coins. Let's just do 13. 13 is a lucky number for us, right? So we're going to do 13 coins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got you, Miss Cece. So I got my list of people, and if I have not mentioned you, please go ahead and make that payment. I have Fran, Jamie, Crystal, Debbie, Veronica, Cody, and Cece. Those are the people so far that are going on and into the jar. Okay, so let's see. What's my count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13. And I'm going to use quarters is what I'm going to use. The reason why I'm going to use quarters is, I mean, it's my particular preference, but when I'm going into the jar, it's because I want you guys to have 25 days, over 25 days of goodness, prosperity, health, wealth, and greatness. So literally, I take these coins now, and like I've already said, I've already called in my spiritual team, right? So I've called in my spiritual team, and these are your wishes. So I'm putting, so hold your space in here, right? Hold your space in there. Anything that is of your heart's desire, you're going to make that wish and put it into your jar. So for me, from Miss Fran, may she receive life, love, happiness, joy, blessing, protection, money, wealth, and prosperity with all she does. We give her thanks. For Jamie, we bring her life, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity with all she does. For Crystal, we bring her light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, and wealth, and money with all she does. With all she needs, it will come to them. For Debbie, we bring in light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, wealth, money, love into her relationship. May it succeed. All her wildest wishes. May everyone be blessed with unconditional love. For Veronica, may she receive light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, wealth, money, unconditional love and light, and blessing and protection. With all her truest heart's desires come true. So shall it be. For Cody, Cody receive light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, wealth, goodness, all his heart's desires, wealth, and well-being. To achieve his dreams, goals, and blessings of his life. And now forever, so shall it be. For Cece, bless her with light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, and wealth, and unconditional love. Money upon money, wealth upon wealth, abundance upon abundance. May she receive all judgments fall behind and beneath her feet. Let's see, who else are we missing here? Missing anybody? We're going to do one for Miss Emily. For Emily, may she receive happiness, joy, prosperity, health, wealth, unconditional love, light, joy, prosperity, money, abundance, greatness. May she achieve her heart's desires, bring them unconditional love, light, blessing, and protection. May they achieve all their dreams and goals and blessings. So shall it be. For everyone watching and everyone who wishes to put their name in here but they don't have the money, may you receive light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, and wealth and goodness. Unconditional love, prosperity, achievement in your dreams, goals, and blessings in life. May all your worries fall beneath your feet. So shall it be. For me, my husband and son, in my business, may we receive light, love, happiness, joy, prosperity, health, wealth, money, unconditional love. May my son receive unconditional love in his future wife. May they have beautiful children. Bless them with greatness and prosperity, wealth upon wealth, abundance upon abundance, greatness upon greatness, for generations to come. New clients, old clients, and all clients, may they see light in my words and wisdom in my thoughts. Prosperity, health, abundance, goodness, peace, happiness, and joy for all. So shall it be. Now, what comes next? So we got that together. Now we are going to pop in some honey because we want this to happen for all the days to come, right? So we're making it super sticky that money and wealth and abundance comes to us fluidically and easily without hesitation or delay. Money, money, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Money, money, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Prosperity, prosperity, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Prosperity, prosperity, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Wealth, happiness, joy, love, love, come to us now, harm to none as it comes. Next, this is pineapple juice mixed with vanilla and maple syrup. And what happens is that I'm gonna have to let some of this set in. Where is my stick? My son calls this my wand, but it's just a stick I found out in the where did we go? We went hiking the other day. And so it's just truly a stick, but he calls it my wand. That's fine. I'm good with the wand. I'm just gonna be sure that it gets all the way down there to the bottom. All about the intention that you set, guys. All about the intention that you set, right? Look at how super sticky that is. All right, I'm gonna pour some more on in there. This jar is for money, wealth, and abundance, and prosperity. Money, money, come to us now, come to none as it comes. Money, money, come to us now, come to none as it comes. Love, love, come to us now, come to none as it comes. what I'm doing is I'm just being sure that it covers up all, everything gets mixed. You know, it's not going to get really great and mixed, but everything's going to get all the way down to the bottom to get to all the herbs. Good. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. If you haven't sent in your $5, now's the time, getting ready to write everyone's names on their bay leaf and getting those people in the jar. And then this goes out in the moonlight. This is a money, health, wealth, prosperity jar. It's going into the moonlight tonight for the full moon. So this is what I do. So when I tell you guys I'm doing a love and money jar, this is exactly what I'm doing. And then what happens is that every day after I take it out of the full moon, I put it onto my altar. And every day as I sit with my altar and I speak with my ancestors, I'm literally praying for everybody, and we're setting great intention for everybody, for manifesting their greatness and prosperity into their life. Just a little bit more here. Now, if you don't have pineapple, then you can just put vanilla in your jar. You can put vanilla and maple in here, and that will do just fine if you don't have pineapple. You can just use water, right? Because we call into our elements of the earth, wind, fire, and water. So they're listening. Your spirit team are listening. So they know the intention that was set. And we put in the honey. So all of this stuff is going to bring it all forward for the next 30 days and then some. Now, I have literally been keeping all the jars for the last, so far I kept December's. I have January. I might even have November still. I think I still even have November's. And yes, I will end up sending them off, cleansing them. All right, so this is pretty good now. So after this is set, there. Now comes the fun. And I'll probably use this honey for something else, because there's certain things, certain rituals that you could do with honey. So I'll put that off to the side. I'll be using that for something else later. Okay. All right. So time to get everybody's name in. So I did the wish with the coins, right? So I did the wish with the coins. I would have my Ganesh. This Ganesh will go onto my altar. We'll talk about altar stuff here in a second. See, I'm hinting around to everything. So now I'm going to pick out bay leaves for everyone that has paid their $5. Okay. So I'm going to pay your $5. You're going to get your name on a bay leaf. So one, how many do I need? I need 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. That's just you guys. I haven't included my own family. 8. And then the one for me. One for my husband. And one, I dropped one, for my son. So if you haven't paid your $5, now's the time to pay it. If you paid, just type in there that you have paid so you get your name into this money jar. All right, almost done here, guys. At least with this part, and then we'll get into how to set up your altar, because these videos will be edited, so we can get that situated. So the first one is going to Miss Fran. Miss Fran. Maria Brown said that she has paid. I got you, Miss Maria. So I will get you out of bay leaf as well. Got you a bay leaf. So everybody's name will pretty much go on one of these, and I'm going to set that into the jar. After it's set, I'm going to go ahead and shake it up and put it into the moon. After that, then I'm going to go ahead and set up my altar and get that prepared for when tomorrow comes. So after After this is done tomorrow, when I pull it out of the moon, probably about tomorrow afternoonish, then I'll go ahead and set it on my altar, and then I will go ahead and start my candles, and then I will also get tea lights to put on my altar. So I have 3 tea lights prepped and ready to go, and then those will go directly on top of the jar. And then I'll light one every day for everyone's name that we're putting in here. That is to bring them happiness, joy, prosperity, wealth, and goodness. So all that goodness, okay? So all that stuff is going to go into this jar. This is the beginning of the love, money, and prosperity jar. Okay, it has our coins, a ton of different herbs, apples, oranges, a whole ton of stuff. If you guys have not watched the video, please start from the beginning after it's done to rewatch it all. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and get everyone's name on this and then get them into the jar. So this is going to take me a second. For the video, you guys, hold on. For the video, I think I'm going to stop the video there, and then I'm going to get everybody's name in here. Then I'm going to show you guys how to set up your altar. So I'm going to leave the video. I'm going to leave you guys running as I change out my actual video here. And then, depending on how much time I have afterwards, we will do some live readings here in a little bit. So we are just now finishing up the second part to the jar, which is just putting everybody's name on the bay leaves and getting that into the jar. So we have a ton of different herbs in our jar. We also have some herbs. We have oranges, and apples, and we have brown sugar. We have the raw emerald. We also have coins. We have probably about like 25 different herbs. We have candles for our altar, everything set up for our altar, getting ready to get set up. So next, I'm just going to be putting people's name on the bay leaf and then getting this into the jar. All right. So it's just $5 to get your name in there, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and get started here. If you guys want to stay posted, that's great. If you guys don't, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys for happiness, joy, and prosperity. Unconditional love. So shall it be. And then after I write all that on here, then it goes into the jar. So I have about another 9 plus 9, 3, 10, 11, 12. I have 13 more to go. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to get everybody's name in here, and then I'm going to do another video on how to set up your altar. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Until we meet again, whole. And then if I have some time, I'll probably go online. But I want to get this situated and done with. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you.